Welcome back to the monthly collection update. This is the video every month that I go over what I bought in the previous month. Last month, being January, was a bit of an odd month because if you know and you watch any of my videos, you will know that the Ami Ami box, which is my box from Japan that I get, that actually arrived December 31st, which had to go into the December video. And that was the December box. The January box has not yet shipped. So I don't have it. So January is a bit of a lighter month compared to normal months. So I don't really have any like big scale figures or anything like that. I do have some cool stuff that I'm going to show you. But in terms of like comparing it to previous months to where I had like 5 or 6 scale figures to show you, not the case this month. That's good on my wallet because I can afford to buy more things later. But for this month, in terms of really cool stuff, not so much. But there is some cool stuff here, at least in my opinion, so let's check them out. So I'm going to start off here with some Nendoroids, and the first one here is Stark from Frieren here. I like this one for a few reasons. One, it has this way to put the axe on his back. I like that. But Frieren as a whole for like Nendoroids has been pretty good. They are pretty detailed, especially this one and the next one I'm going to show you. But I think Fern was a bit simple, but Fern is a kind of a simple design character anyway, so it kind of worked. We do have Frieren in the little winter outfit that is it's just got announced, or it just got available for pre-order, so you can pre-order that if you want to. But we have a few of them coming, like Ubel, and then the girl with the little pendulum. We have her coming, so we have quite a few coming. I do hope, and I'll go ahead and show you the other one here, but we have Himmel here, and I like this one a lot because, for one, it has this little flower ribbon thing, but it also has the sword here in the front. I like that a lot. I think this is a really nice looking one. But I do hope we get the rest of them from Frieren's old party. We have gotten the Grimoire or whatever, the little chest thing that keeps eating her. We got that before we got the other two from Frieren's old party. I think that is a shame. Now, there is a lot from the new adventures of Frieren that we can still get, like the guy that they're with for a little while. We can also get a lot of them from the little training camp thing, not camp, it's the exercise where they have to try to become a certified or whatever. That I am, I would be great to see. I would love to see a Siri, but, there is a lot that we could do. I think the Grimoire is kind of dumb, but what can you do? But yeah, we got these two from Frieren this month, so pretty cool. Ubel should be here in the next month or two, I would imagine, and then probably the little pendulum girl will be next, and she'll probably be about April or so. Now this, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, is my favorite thing that I got this month. This is Bazier from Gushing Over Magical Girls. This is the Nendoroid from this. I am getting the Pop-Up Parade figure next month, or this month, so it'll be on next month's video. But I really like this. I think it's very cute. The little cat thing here, the little evil guy. He's there, and then Bazier here is really nice. I do like how, even though she is not wearing a top and she just has these little pasties on, it still looks cute. It doesn't look very, seductive or whatever. Now, how well the pop-up parade will be, that's a good question, because it'll be the first actual, large, to where they're doing this new thing to where they do the pop-up parades in 3 different versions. They do the standard, they do the large, and then they do the extra large. Used to, they would only do large for the Colossal Titan or the Beast Titan. Now they're doing it for everything. Like Kameko's getting a large pop-up parade figure for whatever reason. So hers is large, and I'm curious to see how that looks. So that'll be next month. Stay tuned. We'll find out together. So this is Chino from Is Your Rabbit, and this is the new version of her. This is the uniform version. And I love this outfit. I love the whole anime. I have the other Chino here, the old version. I adore that they're trying. They're putting more out. I'm happy about that because they made the main 5 girls. They obviously could have stopped there. They're not, and I'm happy about that. Um, and I didn't say this a lot with Taiga from last month because Taiga was the first in a new line to where they're doing these no window packaging for the Nendoroid things. But then I found out that they're not doing that anymore. They're going to go back to the standard thing. But they did change some stuff, like the base here is like smaller. And I don't know if it's just Chino or if it is a new thing with like Nendoroids that we're gonna have to deal with, because I can imagine they're gonna change the packaging back to the way it was. I don't think they'll change the base, and I think the overall quality of them is gonna stay the same as the Chino is. I hope that this is not a sign of things to come, because this Chino was not very good. The hat does not stay on like it should. The little tab inside, normally they stick out, maybe inch or two. This thing barely sticks out like a quarter of an inch. So it's very, very small, barely holds on, but it still gets in the way if you're trying to like put it on. So that's kind of disappointing. There wasn't a lot of accessories in this. So yeah, like this one, and I know it's a uniform version, so but like with this one, you got the little tray, you got the tippy on there. We got a tippy with this one, but I don't know. I still like this one better. The only redeeming quality, and the reason I bought this, because if this was like the only one we're gonna get, I probably wouldn't buy it, to be honest. What I'm hoping though is that we get the other 2 girls that are her classmates. I hope we get them as Nendoroids as well. Since we have the other 5, I don't really want them as uniform versions or whatever. I want the other 2, Megu and the other one. Yeah, the red and blue haired girls. So hopefully we get those, but we'll see. Now here's the point in the video to where a lot of you get upset, and I'm going to go over some Funko Pops. Now, the problem with this is that last month I was supposed to show you 5 Funko Pops that I got last month, and I forgot to. Those being, I'm just going to go over them really quickly because they're not new, is this Chainsaw Man. He's pretty cool. He has this deluxe base here with all the little zombie things. I don't know. I forget what they're called. I guess they would be whatever, demons or whatever. But they're cool. I do think it's cool looking, but it's also kind of goofy looking, to be honest. It's not my favorite deluxe we've ever gotten. We also got the 4 characters from the new main wave. I like this one. I think she's very cute. She's one of my favorite characters. I do like her as well. Both of these are 2 of my favorite characters. We got this guy, and Kishibe, I think his name is. Cool. I'm happy we got him, but also like I can see this being, especially him being a character that does not sell very well because he's kind of boring, but that's just me. As well as a samurai sword here, which is kind of cool. He does fall over, not as easy as like Deku does, that I showed off a few months ago, but he does, like, if I accidentally bump into that shelf or whatever, he falls over pretty easily. But still cool, still cool. But besides that, we do have 2 new ones from Chainsaw Man that I want to show off. And that is the 2 like smart outfit versions here. This was Funko Shop exclusives. They are wearing the glasses and everything. Pretty cool. I do like this power quite a bit. I think she looks very pretty and everything, so I like that a lot. And I think the way that they did the axe there, pretty cool. So I'm very happy with those. So, I think these are 2 of my favorites from the line, to be honest, even though I was kind of like, why are we getting those? But now that we got them, I'm like, they're not too bad. There is another one coming out for her with the Meowie, and that'll be a 2 version. There'll be the main version of her just holding Meowie, and then also one that is flocked, which I would assume Meowie is flocked. So we'll see that be out in a month or so. So we'll see that when we get it. My problem with this line is because we've already gotten 2 waves, and we're now getting exclusives for the second wave. I'm afraid because the movie doesn't come out till later this year, which is basically season 2. And I would imagine we're not going to get season 3 until 2027 at earliest. So I would imagine what we're going to end up have happen is we're going to get a lot of like these two. Another Makima, I would assume. Just a bunch of repeats. Kind of what happened with Demon Slayer. Hopefully that's not the case. I would rather it take the Attack on Titan approach to where if there's nothing to come out, they just don't put nothing out. And I'm fine with that. Let other lines be the more popular ones. You know, they're putting out Frieren stuff. Make a bunch of Frieren stuff. And while then, whenever you've kind of caught up with Frieren and you're waiting for another Frieren season, put out more Chainsaw Man stuff. Whenever there's a season 2 and season 3 of that down the road. Don't just put out for all your lines just because they make money. You don't have to do that. You can put out less stuff and make less money, but you're spending less money to make these products. So anyway, that's just my opinion. The last Funko Pop here is the new Daki here. This is the GameStop exclusive one. I like this one better than the deluxe one, to be honest. I like that she's just kind of standing there. It is a Pop Plus, so but it is pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. Daki is one of my favorite characters. So yeah, I like the design of her body there and everything. Pretty cool. The ribbons still look very nice. I'm very happy with this. I think this is probably, if it wasn't for the Bezier one that we got, this would be my favorite thing of the month. So yeah, pretty cool. But we're not done yet. We have a few figures to show off. So the next 2 figures here are from Dear Sister Yuru Yuri. They are these 2 here. They are pretty cute. Daki's down. They are pretty cute, but they are kind of simple. And if you don't really know what they're from, you're definitely going to just kind of like, eh. So I would imagine a lot of you are like, eh, because I don't think many of you have watched Yuru Yuri. And you can't watch Dear Sister, not legally anyway, because it's not out in the US. Yeah, it's been out for a year. I own the Blu-ray of it from Japan that has no subtitles. But I'm probably just going to have to, maybe some guy will stumble up to my house and he'll be like, hey, here's the website you can watch this on, completely legal. And then I'll watch it and then I'll review it. Because if Crunchyroll and High Dive and all these other sites don't want to take my money, well then I'm sorry. What can I do? But yeah, I have the 2 figures of it. We have the other one that came out last month. That I already have, so now the set is done. It's all the sisters from that little family. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, before I let you go, as always, we're going to go over some manga pickups that I've got this month. And I actually got more manga than I did anime figures this month. The first of which is Your Lie in April Volume 2, or actually Omnibus 2, because this is Volumes 4, 5, and 6. I really like how they're doing this, to where they're having it in just a big omnibus instead of putting out all the little individual volumes, because that's one reason why I never bought Your Lie in April, was because I didn't really want that many volumes of Your Lie in April because it's not one of my favorite shows, but I do like it enough to buy the omnibuses of it. I don't know how many omnibuses we're going to have. I think it's got like 20 volumes, so I don't know, 9 of these, so they're pretty big. So they're going to take up a lot of room, but they're cool. I like the design of them, and I like the artwork on it, so pretty cool. We'll continue to pick these up as they come out. So the next one here, I did buy volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Dandadan. Didn't love the series, but didn't hate it, so I decided to pick up the manga of it. What I do like, and I'm very happy with this, is I love the spines. I think that looks really nice. I think they're really colorful. I think they're really pretty. Having all the characters down here looks really nice. I gotta commend them for that. Some spines are very boring. These are not. And finally, I found volume 5 and 6 of Spy Family. I have been looking for volume 5 of Spy Family for months, and I finally found it. I also found volume 6. Volume 6 has been everywhere, but I did find volume 5. I can now continue to buy more of this series because I was waiting to find volume 5, and I finally found it. So there we go. I also picked up this one. This is a newer shoujo Shonen Jump series, and it is Re-Dragon. It seems really interesting to me. I read volume 1, pretty good, but I've heard it's not releasing that quickly, so don't know how much of it will actually come out. Don't know if it'll get canceled at some point. I know the author of it had a little bit of health problems. Hopefully that's not a major problem for them. So yeah, I enjoy it so far. Maybe worth checking out. Kind of a one that I've been looking forward to whenever I heard the premise of it, and it's pretty good so far. Another one that I decided to pick up the first 2 volumes of is Sakamoto Days. I enjoyed it. Do I love the series? No, but I don't think it's bad by any means. I actually would put it above Dawn to Dawn, but I do enjoy it enough to pick up these, and yeah, good artwork on this series. One that I have been looking for since it came out, and I finally found it, was The Guy She Was Interested In With, and I got it all. This is volume 1 of this. Something really cool about this manga is that the pages are green. Really cool. Really neat. Now this was $20, so it's kind of expensive, but it's really worth it. It's a Yuri manga. Really cool. One that I just picked up the other day, don't really know anything about it because I haven't read it yet. Nakamura-san, The Uninvited Guru? I don't know how you pronounce that. But volume 1 of that, the cover looked cool. Decided to pick it up. I don't know how much of this is out. I don't know how much of this there is, but yeah, looks cool anyway. Probably will check it out whenever I'm bored and just want to read something kind of lighthearted because I doubt there's much more to it. A series that I think has incredible art is I Want a Gal Gamer to Praise Me. I don't know how much of this series has come out. I know there is at least 3 volumes that are currently at my bookstore. I've bought volume 2 here. I already had volume 1. Decided to go ahead and pick it up. I read volume 1 a while back. Wasn't crazy about it, but I think the art's really good. And I decided to pick up volume 2. So yeah, I'll probably pick up volume 3 because I'm enjoying it enough to buy the rest of the series. Now I had 2 kind of ecchi manga that I picked up this month. Inside the Tentacle Cave, volume 4. I read volume 1 of this, and then I've bought every volume after that, and not read any of them. I need to do that because now I have 3 of them that I haven't read, but it's got reasons to buy it. A manga that I've been looking for a long time. Now you might say, like with Spy Family and all that, you might say, or this one, you might say, just buy it online. They're all in stock. That's not fun for me. I want to actually find them. I want to walk in a bookstore and find it and get excited to be say, you know, oh yeah, I've looked for that for a while. So yeah, I mean, could I get them a lot easier? Yes. Do I do that? No. So yeah, it's my fault for all this. But one of them that I've been looking for a while is this ecchi manga, and it's Who Wants to Marry a Billionaire, volume 3. So I found this one time, and I was out of town, but I was with a family member, and they were in the bookstore with me, and I was not going to buy this cover and take it to the checkout counter with them there. But I found it again, and so here we go. So yeah, there's more of this manga out, but it's all at my local bookstore, so it's very easy to pick it up now. So for some reason they had volume 1, 2, and not 3, and then the rest of it. And finally, here the last one for today is the Apothecary Diaries Volume 1. This is an exclusive cover here of Mau Mau. I really like that. I wanted to, I have been looking for more of these exclusive covers because I've got a few of them and I want to get more of them because I'd like to make a video on that at some point. So if you have any exclusive manga covers that you think are really cool, let me know. So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back in February for more. We'll be back in March for the February video. So there'll be a bunch more to come in that video because I have Mitsuri, a Frieren figure, coming right now. I have the January box, which is on its way. Well, it will be on its way. It hasn't shipped yet, but it should be any day now. And then there also is like the Bezier pop-up parade. There's some other cool things that are on the way. So we'll have a bunch of cool stuff next month, as well as there's a new My Hero Wave that's coming out for Funko. There's a new Demon Slayer line that's coming out for Funko. So a bunch of cool stuff coming out, which we will get all of it as it comes out. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon with more. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.